How many of you have one bank account and you feel that your money never grows in this bank account? How many of you feel that when your salary gets credited, you feel rich for the first 2 days and then later you feel, oh, your money is vanished? Do you know what? I will tell you an interesting story in this video. Hi, this is Anirudh Bellare here. Welcome to the 27th video of Your Best Financial Life. In today's video, I will be addressing this question. How many bank accounts do you have? And does it cost you money daily? Isn't it an interesting question? Let's move on to the first point where I will be showing you why having different bank accounts for your income becomes very crucial. Let me get into the most important part of this point, the first point. See, understand each bank account Now, what do I mean by this? Bank account is equal to different purpose. See, understand when your salary or your business income gets credited in your bank account, you may have to use it for all your expenses and your investments at so. But understand, it could create a lot of clutter in the brain. Because see, when I'll give you an example of Raju here. Now see, our most favorite legend person, Raju. So this is Raju. He keeps telling me the story. Just an hypothetical example. He earns a salary of 50,000 per year. 50,000 per month. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the truth. So Raju is earning 50,000 per month. Now in this 50,000 per month, the moment he gets his salary on the first day of the working month, he notices then in that particular week, his money literally vanishes. And do you know the reason? That was the most important thing which I mentioned to you as a question in the start. See, this 50,000 rupees, why does it vanish? Understand, for everyone's life, you have all your expenses, your investments, and all these many other things. And see, if this amount just gets vanished, it will be very difficult for you to survive the next 23 days of your life. And that is why I'm recording this video for you. Now I will be getting into the most important point over here. I will be showing you the 4 ways, the 4 bank accounts by which you can segregate your income and it will be perfect for your life. Let's go to the most important point. Your account number 1. Your account 1 should be equal to your income. Now see, the same thing I'm telling it to you again. You need to have, I'll give you an example right now. Let's take 4 bank accounts here. Bank account 1's name is ABC, 1 ABC, 2 DEF, GHI, JKL, and 5 MNO. Now see, these are alphabets of the English language and I'll be terming these as bank accounts because I don't want to name any particular bank. Okay, so understand, the first bank account's name is bank account ABC. Now in this ABC bank account is where your salary comes in. And this is the most important bank account. Understand, when your money gets credited into this ABC bank account, this is the way from where your money should go from bank account 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Now how this will go, I will be telling you right now. Now as I mentioned, your first bank account should be for your income, which you also would have understood. Now let's move on to the second one, whereby your second bank account, your DEF, is nothing but it will be your survival needs. Now, why DEF will be termed as survival is, see, it's pretty obvious. In a month, you will be having to pay your electricity bills, your mobile bill, your petrol of your vehicle, your rent of your house, your food expenses, one of the biggest expenses, and if at all you would need to travel. So all these expenses, if you can segregate and budget it into this DEF account, like I gave you the example of Raju, right? So 50,000, say the most important thing which you require for a monthly basis is going to be your needs account, that is your safety account. So your safety or survival of 50,000 will be segregated into, say, I'll give you an example of what, 30,000 rupees. Okay, so 30,000 rupees out of Raju's 50,000 rupees will get into the survival account, and with this he will survive his whole month however possible, because that's 50,000 is what he's earning. So with the segregation of 30,000 rupees will first get into his survival account. The next account is going to be your wealth account. Now see, wealth account is why I'm writing this in green. So your GHI bank account will be termed as your wealth account. Now in your wealth account, another, you say 10,000 rupees of Raju will go. Now why this 10,000 rupees of Raju will go in this third bank account is because it is pretty obvious. A retirement account or a bank account where you can keep your future funds, whether Raju is wanting to get his son or daughter married, or whether he's wanting to buy a bigger house or bigger car, or whatever be the situation. See, I don't know Raju that much. I just know he's a friend and he's given me this example and I'm teaching you the same. And I don't want you to make the mistake of what Raju is doing, of using that 50,000 rupees solely in one bank account. That is the reason why I'm telling you, if you have 4 bank accounts, it becomes easier for your brain. See, for the brain, it is very important that once you have that clarity, it is very easy for your brain to process. And that is what I want for you. And that's why I say, if Raju can put this 10,000 rupees aside for his wealth account, it will be very useful on a monthly basis. Because as I mentioned, money keeps compounding on its own and it keeps making money, but the answer is with patience. So that's why 10,000 rupees becomes very important when it goes to the wealth bank account, which is the GHI account. Now let's move on to the next bank account. Your next bank account will be your safety account. Now what is the safety account? See, understand, life is very unpredictable. Today you might be watching this video. You don't know what is going to happen next. So do you know what? You need to live your life with a lot of gratitude and happiness, because that is the most important thing which you can give it to yourself and your soul inside your body. That is why I'm emphasizing this point on your safety account. Now the fourth bank account will be a safety bank account, and I say 8,000 rupees will be allocated here. Now why is it that, see, out of the segregation of 50,000 rupees which I had done for Raju's salary, 30,000 has gone to your survival, 10,000 has gone for your wealth account, and 8,000 has gone for your safety account. Now understand, this safety becomes important because you need to ensure that you pay off your insurances, you pay whatever particular insurance or whatever you need for your particular safety. And the most important, remember, emergency fund. Because in spite of this 30,000 rupees as survival, you may never know when this 8,000 rupees will come of very important use. Now see, I'm taking a very small example of 50,000 rupees. It could be 5 lakh, it could be 50 lakh, whatever. But you need to understand the importance of this video is for you to have multiple bank accounts, because it keeps giving you clarity. And that is why I emphasize the question at the start of the video saying, how many bank accounts do you have? Is it costing you money quietly? That is why I'm continuously telling that 8,000 rupees should be kept for your safety, because any type of miscellaneous fund can come anytime. You may not be aware of that. And the last account, which is an optional account of MNO. Now this MNO bank account can be for something called charity. Now if you believe in charity, you can use it. This will be your charity account. Now what is the remaining out of all of this? It's pretty obvious. 2,000 rupees is remaining. Now your 2,000 rupees can be given as charity account. Now why do I emphasize this word charity? See, when you have a lot of money and when you feel that you have everything in your life which makes you happy, and you feel at the end of the month, okay, I've kept a bank account for charity, but I've not yet used it. Go out, whoever is necessary, whether it's a food organization, food NGO, or whatever NGO, if something in that non-profit organization can connect with you, you feel a lot of love by giving that money, and so do it, so be it. You can do it, because the more you give, universe will find some or the other way to bring back that love back to you. It could be in the form of money, or it could be in the form of relationship or love. That's why you need to understand this 2,000 rupees becomes very, very crucial after you suffice all your other needs, whether it's survival, whether it's wealth, whether it's safety. And most important, your first account, which is your income account. Now see, the purpose of me making this video was not to actually tell you that you need to do this, you need to do that, nothing like that. Again, I mentioned, it gives a sense of clarity for your brain, clarity in terms of money, because once you have clarity of how much money is going to go to which account, your brain becomes free and easier. And that is why these 5 bank accounts I have taken. And again, I'm repeating it, these 5 bank accounts over here, the names which I have given is just alphabets of the English language, because I did not want to take any real bank account, not stating the names of any. So you can use any bank account, but ensure that if you have these 4 bank accounts, or at least 5, it will be very useful for you. If you seriously feel, according to your personality type, that your one bank account, which is your income bank account, is enough, because you're mentally stable to actually allocate the funds on your own with your one bank account, being very money minded, so be it, you can use your one account. But in general, it is always better to have a backup, like you have backup 2, 3, 4, 5 bank accounts. It's not a big thing, it's actually a small thing. It gives a lot of happiness and satisfaction to the brain, and a lot of understanding. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really got value out of all these 4 bank accounts which I mentioned, you can do share this video to a lot of friends of yours. I feel there are a lot of people who don't understand these money concepts. And remember, I am not any financial expert or financial advisor. This is what I'm doing for my life. And I feel that if I can do this for my life and make a benefit, if it is benefiting me, why not benefit you? Because I as a person love to give a lot. And this video is a form of giving. Once again, thank you so much for your time.